Man, it's crazy outside around Busch Stadium. Mike Shannon's is packed. Patios, Keener Plaza, we've hit them all and had a great time. Well, right now we're inside Busch Stadium. The gates just opened up for the fans, and it's time for opening day in just about an hour and a half or so right here at Busch Stadium. One loss this year. There will be no Stan Musial participating since he recently passed away, but in classy fashion, the St. Louis Cardinals are commemorating Stan's legacy with having all their players wear a number 6 patch on their uniforms. We're here with Mike Shannon. Mike, it's opening day 2013. It's exciting right now. The Reds are in town, and this is just the greatest part of the year, isn't it?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. It's a special. They say it's an unofficial holiday. This is better than Christmas, Thanksgiving, and Easter. You put it all together. There's never a bigger party than opening day in St. Louis.
You know, we're outside at your restaurant, Mike Shannon, just totally packed. It's jamming. There's DJs everywhere down at patios, on the rooftop up there. I mean, the whole city is partying right now. And like you said, it's an unofficial holiday, and a lot of people are taking off work today. They're playing hooky, but that's all right.
Well, and they start about 8 or 9 in the morning. Well, we got in last night about 1 o'clock in the morning from San Francisco, and the tents were all out there, and they had fires going, and they're having some nice adult beverages, and they're having a little taste here and there. It's fantastic. And then you come out here, and we got beautiful weather. Can't beat it. Come on down.
You know, this is the first time since 1945 Stan Musial won't be present. Right. He's passed. We talked to Brian Schwarze a little bit earlier. And joining us now is Brian Schwarze. Brian's the grandson of Stan Musial. And, you know, Brian, you pretty much took care of Stan a lot over the last 10 years or so. Stan's gone, but this is a celebration of his day. The Cardinals are going to be honoring him with a patch number 6 on their shoulders all year long. And, you know, what a tribute to such a great man.
It really is, and the Cardinals are a class organization, and I wouldn't expect anything less from them to do something like that. I mean, it's going to be, I call it the Chinese New Year Stan, because we're going to be seeing him everywhere this year. But I mean, don't get me wrong, he deserves it. And we will, you know, it will be a celebration all year long.
Now, I think it's, what, 68 or 70 years since Stan Musial has missed an opening day.
1945.
1945?
Yeah, that was the last one he missed, because that was because he was in the Navy in Hawaii.
And what do you think it means to all the people that are taking off work? It's kind of like an unofficial holiday here in downtown St. Louis. You know, I mean, everybody's here, and it's kind of like one of those days where, you know, the bosses and everybody's like, all right, you want to go to opening day? It's cool. There's a reason for that.
There is a reason for that, and I always believe it started with Stan. Like Cardinal Nation, he's what embodies Cardinal Nation. He's the core of it. So it is as much as it's sad, it's a celebration. I always try to go back to that because he wants us all to be happy. He was always a happy-go-lucky guy, and that's how he wants all his fans, family, and everything to be as well.
Now, riding in the years, you know, in the pregame parade, we've seen you and Stan kind of riding through the crowd. Yeah, and being in the All-Star games and all that, riding with Stan, with all the fans going crazy. How'd that make you feel?
Well, I didn't deserve to be out there. I just happened to be a grandson of a tremendous athlete. You know, it's hard to take in. That's why you always saw me up with a camera. Like, I was just a fan taking pictures. I just happened to go back in a golf cart.
He was such a happy-go-lucky guy, and you know the way he dressed in the plaid pants with the red jacket, Jack Buck and red chain. Everybody wants to dress like that, and you know he was such a classic guy. Liked to play his harmonica and everything. And there is the Stan Musial aura of the Cardinals. You can see it all through the late 50s and the 60s into today. How much his presence is felt is amazing.
Well, I just found this out the other day. I saw it in the Loop Rock, and he said that Stan actually started the red jacket. And that's what it's come into today, and that's why the Cardinals now actually all have Hall of Fame red jackets, because Stan started that.
He's really excited about today, and it's pretty classy how the Cardinals put the number 6 patch on their uniforms to commemorate Stan's legacy. Isn't that pretty special, the Cardinals do that?
Well, he's number 1. He's always been number 1, the number 1 Cardinal of all time, and the number 1 citizen of all time. But even more importantly than that, you know, years ago, back in the 60s, they had a poll, a national poll, on who was the most trusted man in America. And they had clergy, and they had military, and they had the political leaders. Stan Musial won hands down. Now that shows you what kind of a citizen he was, and it'll be so happy because all of his 4 children will be here today to commemorate his day. And then Friday we're going to have another fantastic day to honor Stan the man. And when he retired, I was fortunate enough to be on the team and his teammate at the time, and they had a function for him in every city. We went in, you know, and he retired. And they're going to have a function for him in every city we go in now to celebrate his life, and it couldn't happen to a better man and a better family.
You know, the one thing I remember on Stan is the plaid pants. He kind of brought the plaid pants and the red jacket, and Jack Buck and everybody seemed to follow suit.
Well, let me tell you something about Stan Musial. I played high school football with his son, all right? So I was over at his house when I was in high school, and he was just a dad, you know, to me at the time, besides being the great Stan Musial. But this guy loved to entertain people. And that's why he was so good on the field, besides all of his great ability. But when he played on the field, he wanted to entertain everybody. He wanted to hit, he wanted to throw and entertain them. And it was no different when he was in his civilian clothes. He'd be at his restaurant, or he'd have his harmonica. And, hey, Charlie, how you doing? How's your wife? How you doing? And this and that. Play the harmonica. He just loved entertaining people.
We're down here covering the, you know, pregame festivities for the city of St. Louis, and I noticed you have a Stan Musial jersey on.
Absolutely.
This will be Stan's, I guess, the first time he won't be in an opening day in like almost 60, 70 years.
Yeah, we're going to miss Stan this year.
You know, Stan's not here, but, you know, you're here, and most people on a Monday afternoon are at work. Are you playing hooky today?
I am playing hooky. I know the boss, and he let me off.
Perfect. Seems like a lot of bosses are pretty cool about letting people off on opening day. Why is that?
Because she came with me.
Well, that's good. Where do you work?
We're self-employed.
Oh, okay. What a better way to take off work for opening day in downtown St. Louis. I mean, it's like a holiday.
It is a rite of passage. It's a holiday. It is the place to be.
All
right.
It's cool. It's very cool. Thank you.
All right.
So, are you taking off work today?
Yes, sir.
Where do you work? Are you playing hooky? Hey, you know, a lot of people get leeway on opening day to take off work, don't they?
No.
Are you working today?
Supposed to be.
Really? So why'd you take off?
Tradition.
Tradition. It's our 5-year anniversary.
No kidding. Well, then congratulations.
Thank you.
Now this Stan Musial, this is the first time in like 70 years, or actually since 1945, that Stan won't be here because that year he was in the military. But what kind of a void do you think that'll be for St. Louis not having Stan the Man?
Ooh, rough one. It's yeah, tear and spirit.
A lot of tears.
A lot of tears?
A lot of tears.
All right. What's the special occasion?
Well, opening day.
Yeah, aren't you playing hooky right now?
Yeah.
Well, we're down here, it's opening day, you know. Are you playing hooky today, or you just,
Yeah, I'm in the 7th grade at Eversville High School, and I just dropped out today.
Oh, you dropped out your 7th grade?
Well, I came over to the game opening day, you know how it is. I was looking for Jack Buck, and I didn't see him, you know.
We saw Mike Shannon a little bit earlier. We saw the ghost of Jack Buck, I think.
Oh, man, he was great. I loved him. Every opening day. I missed last year, first time I missed in 32 years.
So, but you're back this year, that's what's important.
Well, I was a little, yeah, I remember I was a high school baseball coach over there.
Now, are you sad that Stan Musial won't be here this year because of his business?
Sad. He was a great one. I loved him. I loved him dearly. Him and Buck both.
So what do you remember most about Stan Musial and the Cardinals' legacy?
Well, one time I'm at a function with Stan. He's there. He told a joke in the John. It was the worst joke in America. 8 of us were in there, and we all laughed and laughed and laughed. Stan laughed, and I said, that's respect. When you tell the worst joke in America and you get those kind of laughs. Stan was one of a kind. There'll never be anybody like him. Although we've had our share. We've had Lou Brock. We've had Red Shandies, Jack Buck. All those guys are just great people. I mean, not only great Cardinals, but great people.
What's your name?
Tom Pyle.
Tom Pyle? All right, Tom, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
All right.
We'll see you, buddy.
So shouldn't you be in school or at work right now?
We skipped class this morning because it's opening day. It's really important.
You know, I think most teachers should let you slide. You know, you get an automatic pass from us here at STL TV and Inside Sports. Our Inside Sports crew is going to write you a pass so you can be off school today.
That's perfect. Can I get that pass right now?
I sure can. I'll give that to you. And also, here you go. There's your pass. Just tell them we said so.
I'll show him this. I'll be like, all right, yeah.
Right.
Excuse.
You know, and this is the first day in like 70 years on opening day Stan Musial won't be here. It's kind of sad, but it's a celebration too.
I know, it's really sad. Like, he's not going to go in that little cart around the stadium. It's going to be really sad. But we got a harmonica, so that's cool.
Did you go to Jack Buck's and get that, Joe?
Yeah,
Bucks?
we did. We did.
All right.
It was really crowded, but it was fun. So.
Cool. Well, thanks a lot.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, I'm with Sherry Gussman. And Sherry, it's opening day, and are you taking off work today? You playing hooky?
No, I'm not. I'm actually had a scheduled day off. About 6 weeks ago, I asked for that day off because it's a national holiday. Opening day, Cardinals. Go Cards.
Well, how about that? So it's pretty special down here. What are some of your favorite memories about opening day and coming down here to Cardinal games?
The rallies. We went over to Joe Buck's. We've been over to the Keener Plaza, just hanging out patios and people watching, having fun.
Now, this is the first time in like 60, 70 years where Stan Musial won't be here for the parade. And I know it's a sad thing, but it's also a celebration. Do you have any fond memories of Stan and anything to say about him not being here today?
It's a sad day for all Cardinal Nation. We went to his funeral, walked through the cathedral, and said goodbye, and we're all sad.
So what does opening day mean to you as a Cardinal fan with your powder blue shirt on here?
It's everyone getting out and it's St. Louis. It's a baseball town. We've been coming here for over 25 years, every home opener. It's fun. Everyone gets together, it's fun.
Now, this year Stan Musial passed away, so he won't be enjoying us opening day today, but we're going to miss him. There's lots of memories with Stan the Man.
Many memories, and yes, we're going to miss him, yes. I think it's like been 75 years, 76 years. He hasn't been, he's always been in home opener. This could be the first time.
Well, I'm standing here, actually sitting here, with St. Louis Cardinal sports fans. And what's your name?
Mary.
Mary, what do you do?
We retired.
So you're not really playing hooky today, are you?
No. A week ago. Retirement.
You just retired?
Yeah.
Well, congratulations. What a great way to spend your retirement. So what does Cardinal baseball mean to you on opening day each year?
This is the first time, because I'm retired, that I'm able to be here.
Well, you didn't play hooky like everybody else?
I couldn't.
No? Your job was important, huh? Wow. First time Stan the Man won't be here. And
I know.
How do you feel? Do you have any memories of Stan Musial?
No, it was like my dream to come to opening day and see him. I waited 1 year too long.
How about you over here? What's your name?
Mark.
Mark, what do you do?
I'm retired.
You're retired too, huh? Sure. I really believe that. Hey, you see Mark here, folks, you know where he's really at. Anyway, Mark, tell us about your opening day experiences and what do you like to do down here?
Well, I've been following the Cardinals since 1958, and I've been able to go to probably 5 or 6 opening days. Just when the Cardinals are on, I'm either at the game or watch, and I never miss a game, ever.
If you've been following the Cardinals that long, then you got to see Stan Musial play for 4 or 5 years. Do you have any good memories? And
I remember his 3,000 hit in Chicago at Harry Carey calling the game, and I remember when he hit 5 home runs in a doubleheader. Yeah, a lot of memories of Stan.
So today is kind of like a celebration of his legacy.
Absolutely.
All right, well, thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate it. Shouldn't you be in school or at work?
Absolutely not. 42 years old.
So you can do what you want, right?
Right.
Anyway, it's opening day. We're down here about an hour before the game. Cardinals are playing the Reds. You know, what are you excited about here with opening day 2013?
Just to be here, enjoying the weather, good friends, family, having a good time. Enjoying this conversation right now, actually.
It doesn't get any better.
Right.
You know, now Stan Musial has been with the Cardinals organization for like 70 years almost, and he recently passed away. He won't be here, but the Cardinals are putting a number 6 on everybody's jersey. What do you think about that? That sounds pretty cool, doesn't it?
That is awesome. That's a good way to show their appreciation for Stan.
Do you have any good Stan Musial memories, or what's your favorite thing to do, you know, prior to opening day?
Drink beer and have fun, actually. Eat a couple hot dogs and get ready for the game.
So how many opening games have you been to?
Oh, my God. At least the last 15 years or longer.
Last 15?
Yeah, more. I forgot.
So tell us about Stan Musial. You know, you probably got to see him play over the years, and now he's gone, but the Cardinals are going to put a number 6 on everybody's jersey. Tell us about Stan Musial and your thoughts.
Well, there's nobody like him. You know, he was a wonderful person.
Mike, it's opening day 2013. There's a frenzy out here. I mean, all the bars and restaurants are packed. Fans are filing in. Another great opening day in St. Louis. What do you think?
Is there any other place to be? The weather's great. Last year froze and was wet and rained, so this is nice. It's really nice.
It looks like it might rain at some point, but we're having a lot of fun here before the game. So what do you do before the ball games?
Just hang out in the crowd, get to meet a lot of people, and just waiting to go in and see the ceremony in the game.
All the ceremonies are going to be fantastic. We're going to have a big tribute to Stan Musial. This is going to be the first time in like 70 years that he won't be at a Cardinals opening day. Do you have any fond memories of Stan the Man? And what do you think about the Cardinals putting his number on their shirts this year?
That's pretty awesome. Too young to have seen him play, but seeing him every year at opening day was pretty special. That was pretty cool.
Hey, it's opening day though. You're here for opening day and all the festivities.
Absolutely.
What do you think about all this? Are you taking off work?
Yeah, we definitely took off work. Actually, we're counting this part of work because he's a colleague of mine. This is a work trip right now.
Oh, so you're just going to write it off, right?
Write this off. This is a business expense.
Oh, perfect. That's the way to do it. And last thing, hey, Stan Musial passed away. The Cardinals are honoring him. They're going to wear number 6 on their jerseys this year, but he's not going to be here anymore. It's kind of sad.
It is very sad, but this was the opening day to make it to because of that.
Right. All right, well, thanks a lot. What do you think about Stan Musial?
Like I said, he's here in spirit.
He is here in spirit. Are you playing hooky today from work?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I took a floating holiday because it's a holiday.
All right, fantastic. How about you? You working today?
I took off. Take off every year.
Perfect. So it's all cool with the boss. They're like, hey, opening day, you can take off.
Yep.
Well, Frank, it's opening day and it's a Monday afternoon. Shouldn't you be at work right now?
No way. This is a holy day obligation. I'm here to worship. I've had season tickets since '83. I've made every opening day, so not about to stop now.
This will be the first All-Star game since about 1945 that Stan Musial won't be a part of. We're going to miss him, but it's going to be a great celebration. Any memories of Stan the Musial?
A lot of great memories. I saw him playing when I was a kid. I've had the pleasure of meeting him several times. He's a prince. He's just a real gentleman. Just class. When you think of Stan Musial, you think of class.